So we all here to learn more about the real-time project development, right? Apart from the coding, many of you are well aware how to write the code, but you don't know how to do end-to-end system.
Naveen, actually, I have I'm sorry, last time, like last December, I have joined this real-time project. But unfortunately, my father expressed I was not able to attend the classes on time. But all the materials things were shared in Telegram. Even though I got the funding, I was not able to access those because it is only for limited groups who are
My sessions you
accepted by
joined,
nursery.
Santosh?
No, no, no. So I just want to confirm. Can I like can because I did not get any access to materials and all, it became difficult for me to follow through these classes.
Ah, no issues
Yeah,
here, okay? We will be sharing
because
everything. Yeah.
yeah, because now the thing is, I may not join classes time to time because I am working into IT. So if even if I were joining, will the materials be shared through Telegram or you will get directly shared through Drive?
I'll tell you what I'm going to share with you, okay? So
Yeah,
as
sure.
part of this real-time project session, it is going to be 45 days, okay? Um,
Okay,
the nature of the course is 45 days course, every day 1 hour, okay?
okay,
45 days, you will be having every day 1 hour session. And beyond 45 days also, if at all required, I'll spend, okay? For
okay,
deployments, to get everyone hands-on, right? A little bit hands-on experience on the project. So we will be spending 45 plus days or 45 plus sessions, you can say. Daily 1 hour
okay, okay,
session and only during weekdays.
okay, sure.
Okay, only
Weekdays,
Monday
okay,
to only Monday to Friday sessions. So
okay,
after
okay.
every session, you will be getting
Yeah, I
video.
got video on Nasi also, but the documents were not shared to. After 3 months, I tried to get in touch with Durga of 3 months. They were not able to add me to that group.
No, you will be receiving now onwards. You will be receiving everything via portal. My portal will be available for you 365 days. Okay,
Sure.
not via
And
Drive or
one
something
more
else.
question.
I'll Yeah.
Even though I have registered and paid the amount, so only those who attended the classes live got the materials. In my case, I am working in an US shift. It might not be possible every time for me to join. I just want to get clarified on it, whether all the materials will be shared even though if we miss the sessions.
Yes, code also, right? I'll be uploading it into Git, and you will be get repository access, repo access to everyone, and the live discussion, what happening, the notes, everything will be shared via Google Docs
Okay.
or via
Okay.
Google Drive.
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Great. Thank you.
nothing is going to be hide here. Everything will be access to you. Okay. As part
Okay.
of
Sure.
this course, my intention is here. You all need to have the same knowledge, equal knowledge. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So you can reach out to me for any issues or any doubts. Okay, I'll be available, and now my team also available. They can help you uh, from the installation point of view or anything after project, right? If you stop somewhere and if you're unable to move, and if you have any gaps, my team will help you. Team of people available, they can help you from the installation, right? Or any doubts, you can reach out to me, or my team also can help you. Okay, they will be available for you.
Okay, Raman. Thank you.
Okay, during daytime you can reach out to them. I will share that their numbers as well, numbers and email IDs, so you can book appointment and you can take help from them. Okay,
Okay.
so yeah, let me s- let me start. Yeah, so let me start this session. Okay, so before going to continue this, let me introduce myself. Okay, myself, I mean, I have almost 12 plus years in this Java development, like in real time. I have been, started with core Java applications like Swings, JDBC applications with some reports. That's where I started my journey. And later, I did a lot of R&D. I used to do teaching as well, right? So I learned everything end to end, how to design the system, from the project to initialization to like getting requirements to coding and testing, then finally up to delivery phase. Okay, I have been into all the layers. Now we can say like a technical lead or a architect, you know based on the team or based on the size. I'll play my roles as a tech lead or architect in my applications. Okay, and I have my own startup as well. Some people are working for me as well. Okay, so I have been into banking domain many of years, and few years into healthcare, and I'm very interested in e-commerce also. So I worked for few e-commerce clients and some LMS applications also. I mean, I completely end-to-end design and delivered. So that's all. Um, so what I'm going to share from this session is my experience only. Okay. Um, how to tackle the things. Uh, as you all, I mean, the basic expectation from you all is you are aware how to write basic, code using servlets or by using core Java or maybe by using Spring or Spring MVC. You able to design a simple use case. You may be able to design a simple use case like a form. From that form, you well aware like how to create a controller, and from controller to you well aware like how to write business classes and repositories. Okay, if you don't aware of it also, fine. Basic use cases implementation you all aware, but when you take up a project, entire project end to end, let's say you find a client, as you are a software guy, if somebody asks you to, can you implement my application, I have a small requirement, right? I want to sell my products in online. Yeah, so I want to sell my shop products into online, or I want to sell my books, whatever I am writing, I wanted to put in online and I want to sell, or I want to build some real, real estate application, or I want to build some, electronics hardware. I wanted to sell. I want to prepare such application and I want to sell them in online. How to, get the complete requirements for any business, and from where to start and how to finish, how to deliver it, and which kind of environment I should pick up, or which kind of technology I should pick up. Okay, or if I hire a team, like which skill set they should have, how to form a team, right? And how to assign tasks to team, which project model I should follow to deliver successfully my product. Okay, so these all things we learn from very beginning to ending as part of this session. Okay, so the basic expectation from you all is technically you should have enough knowledge on technology, core Java, advanced Java. I'll give brush up, but I'm not going to teach the topics. Okay, advanced Java, basic idea if you have enough. If no idea, also fine. But I'm expecting JDBC, little bit SQL knowledge. Okay, you need to have ORM, basic ORM knowledge. If you don't have it, also no issues. We'll be seeing it in Spring Boot. We'll be going to design application in Spring Boot, and we follow microservices patterns. Okay, and we will use little bit front-end technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, jQuery. I'm not going to go beyond it. Maybe few examples I'll share in Angular if possible. Okay, so this is what the technology stack that we are going to use. And as part of the session, right, we will be going to discuss many tools also. Yeah. So tools like here we will be IntelliJ, other IDs. If you want to know particular, you will be knowing about IDs, how to create project in IntelliJ or Eclipse, or how to import projects if you have already that projects in repository. We'll be discussing about repositories like we'll be knowing more about Git code base you will be having here. So here we will learn how to create branches, then how to pull the code, how to merge the code, how to resolve merge conflicts, right? How to raise PR. Generally, once after you code, right, you will be merging your code and you will be creating review requests. Then after review, people can add comments. Then they can decline your request or they can accept later. You can merge to upstream. So why we need repository or how to create that repository branches? What kind of branching strategy we need to follow? Branch strategy. Okay, so that all we need to learn. If you are a senior guy, they will are issues going forward in your application. So how to create a very from very low environment to until the production environment, how to create branches and where to put control. If you don't have control over the repository, you may lose your code. Everybody might merge some untested code and you may lose everything which already perfectly working. So that all strategies and review mechanisms, everything we'll be learning here. And we'll be seeing here Sonar and JUnit, Mockito, right? So we'll be discussing tools. Apart from this, we'll be going to add many more. Okay, maybe like Visual Code Studio also we'll use here. Visual Code Studio for implementing front end part. And coming to project modeling, once you start, right, once you get the business from the client, how to get the requirement from client, right? Get requirements, then how BA will collect that requirements and how he will document business requirement documents document, then functional requirement document to user stories. Before going to user stories, right? Once you get to create road map for your application, how to do POC for it before going to start actual application. POC. During POC, we will be seeing how comfortable we are in that particular um, application while doing POC, so that we can identify that points and we can make sure that correct efforts or estimations we are giving. Then estimation part, high level estimations for road map. Maybe here itself we say it. In the roadmap, we'll give the estimations and the resources, how to plan resources, how many employees we need. Then finally, we will fix either we are going with Agile or any other mechanism like waterfall. Agile or waterfall. one చూడు మళ్ళీ చేస్తే. Yeah. Or recently I started using the Kanban. So we'll be discussing how Agile is different from waterfall, how things will work here, how comfortably we can deliver the project in Agile, right? That all we will be seeing here in Agile, how to create user stories and how to keep that stories into how to put the estimations for that. Doing estimations, there are many approaches. Playing poker's one of there are many approaches. I'm giving this one example how to do estimations where by playing pokers, so that everyone will participate in the estimations and will get the actual estimations here. Then how to create sprints for that. Then what kind of ceremonies we conduct as part of sprint ceremonies. Okay, finally how we will do release planning, also very very important. Otherwise we don't know which features need to start first and which need to start next. So this release planning will help a lot. So from this release planning, how to create environments. Help. Okay, so how to create environments, like from development environment to system testing environment, integration testing, user acceptance testing, and production and failover missions, like continuity of business missions, how to do all that setup, or at least how to request upfront. Okay, now coming to again coding, right? Once after getting user stories or a system design, right? Functional requirement document. As part of this functional requirements or business requirements itself, we play a lot of, we will use a lot of tools to draw UML diagrams, right? At least main important flow charts, use cases, and as part of functional diagram, you can create class diagrams and entity diagrams. So all this data will help you to make your coding simple. Once you have flowcharts, use cases, and entities, right, design is ready, coding is simple for you. Without this, if we jump into the coding, it will be a little bit difficult. So once we get to through this, and once we get the approvals, right, once we get the go ahead, then our implementation will be simple. Okay, so then how to form the teams. Okay, how to form team, already we discussed, right? So how to form teams here, and how to coordinate between team members. Okay, how you'll play your role in that team. Apart from coding, we are going to do all this, and the application development will be in microservices. I'll be going to use microservices. Any questions so far? So having basic knowledge on Spring Boot also sufficient here to understand.
On one more doubt, on which domain are we going to take our project?
That I'll clarify. As of now, I have one thought. As I said, right, for my company itself, I want to do a live implementation here. I have multiple ideas as of now, but we will let me um, pick up which one I'm thinking actually. Mm, something real estate. What do you guys think? It is going to be like your simple e-commerce application only. We'll be going to add products, and people will show their interest, and we will a lot of business around it you will be learning.
E-commerce
Yeah.
only it is better, I think. I mean, that e-commerce, we little bit of knowledge we have on that, I think.
Yeah, let me hear
If
from
it is
everyone.
okay,
Yeah, Yeah, no,
Okay,
no
so not
problem.
an issue.
Yeah,
Not an issue.
actually, I need to respect your call, guys. So let all see what all we can do. One thing, e-commerce. As part of e-commerce, we can see online, right? Sales application. And last time we thought of doing product management system that we parked aside, but we can continue that as well if you want. Product
But more
management
than
system
us, you will have
background,
a good idea, like which could be better.
which will be better in the sense
More
to
than
make
us,
you
you
grow.
will have a
Mm,
good idea, like
mm,
in for a real-time project for
mm.
inviting people like us, which would you will have more idea than us, like whether it is real estate or e-commerce.
Oh no, my idea is here. See, not I wanted to go depth into the coding, and there I don't want to stretch you. I want to make you people understand how business work and how to convert that business requirements into actual functional things. That's where you will get full commanding on it. But yeah, from the understanding point of view, if you are a fresher, if you don't have much knowledge, e-commerce is the simple one. So that because everybody using right on their daily life, they are placing orders and they are getting you know their items via e-commerce, or you are doing always doing food booking apps also, right?
Yes,
Food
yes.
apps. So easily you will able to connect to the discussion if we go with this. So online food delivery app we can design, and we can have a small banking system, maybe not a real one, but we can do how banking system works. You can see how customer banking works, right? So you can see that customer
Okay.
banking or consumer banking, you can say. And any
For
healthcare
identity
application,
management, yeah.
any healthcare or telecom domain also. I worked for a few months on telecom for T-Mobiles. So yeah, I got the basic understanding how telecom domain works. So you
Hello,
can
sir.
choose telecom. Yes.
Hello, sir. How many years of experience can handle by attending this course and by mentioning this in our resume?
Um, that's up to you actually. Once you get through these topics and once you get the knowledge how to do designing end-to-end system, right? I'll share you some documentation during my learning days. Okay, during my learning days in the year 2010 itself. Okay. IBM, the Great Mind Challenge documentation students used to brought to us to my institute. IBM, uh, the Great Mind Challenge, some document they will publish every year for real, a student to implement projects. I implemented alone 25 plus projects. For first project, I took some time, like 1 week, like that. Later, within 4 5 hours, I used to complete one complete project. So I used to very quickly draw all their use cases, and quickly I used to design complete entity design. Then I'll directly jump into the coding. I mean, from the coding point of view, you will get that much hands-on knowledge if you follow this. And now coming to handle experience, right? To handle experience, having coding knowledge is sufficient up to 4 5 years to manage. But beyond that, if you become a senior guy, right? Once they consider you as a senior, once you climb 3 4 years of experience, right? People management also you should know, like how to guide your team. You need to more participate in the project discussions from the gathering requirements onwards. Maybe they will ask expect your participation to create business requirements, functional requirements, and to design the complete system architecture. That expectations they will put on you. So if you thorough through this, like what is agile, how to create stories, and how to give estimations, if you can be able to participate in all these areas, you can put more than 6 plus years experience. Otherwise, if you can able to only do if you are very confident on only coding part, apart from the people management, you can climb 4 plus years experience, 4 or 5. Okay, so people management also not a difficult thing, right? So once you get to know everything, right, you can participate in all the areas. You can involve in requirements gathering, in the documentation part. You can help in the stories creation, and you can more proactive in the estimations part, right? You can be proactive in the repositories creation and merging code, doing the reviews. If you can able to do all this, who will stop you? Okay, you can climb as much as you want to fill your gap. But yeah, up to 4 or 5 years for experience. If you guys needs resume, I can help you. I can share you 3-4 projects, so easily you can climb.
Can we get the list of tools what you will learn through this project?
Yeah, I'll share that list tomorrow. Okay. For time being, you can see we'll discussing IDEs and databases, DB database tools like SQL developer, not a difficult one. SQL developer, and you'll be seeing Eclipse for Java coding, Eclipse and IntelliJ, Visual Code Studio for front-end implementation. Okay, and for repositories, Git GUI, okay, Git Bash, how to use Git commands, we will be learning. Sonar for code qualities, checking and all. So Sonar tools I'll install and show you, and you will be learning JUnit and Mockito. If you need, mm, yeah, more than sufficient. Yeah.
Cloud side, will we learn anything on cloud?
Cloud
Like
deployment, yeah,
deployments for
I
deployments.
yeah, cloud deployment I planned earlier, but I can't promise on that. So it was taking time, but by the time of closing this project, right, um, because access completely changed in uh, AWS. Earlier, I used to do my live sessions. I mean, regular sessions also I used to deploy here. Okay, so I'll show you how to deploy it in AWS. It's not a biggest thing, or it's not a difficult thing, but in real time, I'll explain you how to how CI/CD will work. Okay, using that, how we will use cloud environments to deploy our code, like Jenkins. Theoretically, I'll explain to you. These are not difficult areas. With the diagrams and drawings, I'll show you how Jenkins will work and how deployment will be happening. Okay, so AWS and my virtual box. Okay, I'll deploy code into my Linux machine. I'll show you that. I have account in this. Okay, GoDaddy. So I'll resume that, and there I'll deploy and show you how to integrate with your domain. I have a lot of domains that I have purchased. So maybe you can see GoDaddy, how to deploy front-end code and back-end code in live. I'll show you. Okay, at least that will help you for if you want to do marketing applications, it will be easy for you. Where is my account? Yeah. So once application designing is done, right, how to deploy and how to integrate with your domain also, I'll be showing with you. So this is my application, right? Without paying single rupee, I deployed it. Okay. Just a static application. Okay. But now we are going to see dynamic application. So this is my company website. Okay. You can see. Yeah. All recordings I'll be shared with everyone. Okay. Through portal only. That portal also will be ready in a week. So you will be getting videos through portal. So how to work with domains, and how to integrate the domains with your front end, and how front end will talk with the back end. Everything will be seeing here. Okay, either through local machine or by deploying it into my Linux. See, it all depends on you, what you guys are expecting, up to what level you wanted to learn from this session. Okay, some
Basically,
people,
end to end, Naveen.
yeah.
Yeah, like developing. Are we going to develop the coding from scratch, or we are going to take an existing standalone application and make
No, no,
into
we
a
will be
microservice?
we will be designing it from scratch. So then only you can able to, do all this.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. So coding is not going to take much time for us. I'll use a lot of tools. Where while taking use cases, I'm not going to take very difficult use cases, which is having form having 1,000 parameters. We'll be taking 2 or 3 main important parameters and we'll be designing it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So we will be having enough time to learn other things apart from the coding as well.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
I'm joining late. Actually, we are which project we are going to develop and which domain?
Yeah, that we will decide. Okay, by end of these demos, we will create a poll and we will do one from this e-commerce. Mostly, we will do one e-commerce application, online sales, or product management system, or customer banking, or one healthcare app,
It means
or
we develop one project or different project.
one project,
Hmm.
Okay.
or we can choose LMS also, or learning platform like Udemy. This is also more interesting one actually. But to climb experience and to talk more, right, to face the interviews, e-commerce will give you more confidence. Okay.
Yeah, right. Currently, I'm working for banking domain.
Hmm.
So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, in banking, very I mean, we may not see directly customer banking.
Mhm.
Not much people will get into that area. Out of 1 lakh developers, maybe very few will work on customer banking, and the remaining all will work on all
No,
back end areas, right?
we are working for only merchant, not for directly contact to customer.
Yeah.
For merchant, we develop that project.
So I was into banking, but my thing is different completely. I was working for the giving the rewards and awards for the uh, employees across all 189 countries. There we used a different architecture, and we used to collect information from upstreams and we used to send it to downstream systems, and other banking application also. It's related to credit card.
Mhm.
So there are many areas again into the
Main,
banking itself.
right.
I mean, as a learner, we always think banking means logging and doing fund transfers. That is very minimal thing in the banking. So majority of the business, happening behind with many systems.
Mhm.
So if it is a e-commerce, you will be getting end-to-end knowledge. I have almost end-to-end knowledge on the e-commerce domain, from sellers to finally until buyers, how systems work, how they put their data into the application, and how that data will be filtering, which
Okay,
patterns
we
will
will
follow.
use for code performance or project performance like Redis catch and all these things we will use.
Yeah, that technology stack I can't describe it now, but yes, transactions, email services,
Yeah, right.
security.
Like IAM services, we will use Naveen project.
I
IAM,
what is
Identity
that?
Access Management.
Identity access management, like gateways you're talking?
Any of it? Are we going to use it in our?
Yeah,
code.
many microservices concepts will be including here. That's why I simply mentioned
Like
microservices.
key cloak or AWS IAM, identity access management for just like admin to user roles, limiting
Acha,
them.
role-based management.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I don't want to go into that area. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if we
Sure.
go into the role-based management, lot of code we need to write, and it will confuse us from the actual business. Okay. So simple
Yeah.
user access we will be giving. Maybe one or two roles we can put in the database and we will control it via security. Okay. Authentication and
Okay.
authorization we will handle from the code itself.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah. But we can see, if I get chance to look into them, maybe we can adopt.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, as part of microservices, we will be having many things here like gateway, load balancers, configuration management, or like config servers, caches, distributed transactions. Okay, many concepts are there. We will be, following everything. Only microservice development we do. We'll create, multiple services and we interconnect them together, and then we will access that from the front end. Okay, logging techniques. I forgot to mention here. How to maintain logs. Maybe log4j. What else? Yeah, many things are there to cover. I'm not getting them at this instance into my mind, but yeah, while session is continuing, right, we will adopt many things here. The only thing is just you need to have the basic idea on Spring Boot and basic core Java knowledge. That should be sufficient. Okay. And recordings, everything this time I'll provide to you directly. Okay. So the portal will be up by tomorrow for Spring people. For this project session, by end of the next week, the portal will be up. By maybe 22nd, I can share it with you. By the time all demos will be finished, right? So yeah. We'll get recordings, yes. We'll be sharing the materials. And the duration is, as I said, 45 sessions. Okay. And the fee structure already they shared here. So if you want to see, let me share it. So bank details you have here in the chart they shared. Okay. Once again, I'll share it in the, yeah. Anything else? What will be the timing for the session? Yeah, daily 8 to 9, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. 1 hour session. And I'll give you coding, assignments also when services are ready. Yeah, I forget to mention here. Last time we like Jira, right? Again, there are tools how to use them. Many of you might aware Jira and Confluence. How companies are using them and how they are putting their documentation in it. We'll be seeing them. Everyone join that WhatsApp group, okay? Don't forget, all updates you will be receiving there. Okay. Materials also will be shared with you along with recordings. Okay, I'll give code also to you directly. I'll share it. So you'll be getting code and books also I'll share. Yeah. What else you are expecting from this session? If you have any particular requirements, each of you can introduce yourself and what you are looking for, so that um, I can collaborate all the thoughts and maybe I can deliver what you guys are expecting. Okay, so let's quickly start from Abhishek.
Yeah, so is it audible?
Yes, Abhishek. Hello, we lost again. Yeah, Abhishek, now little bit. No, we completely lost you.
Yeah,
Maybe.
so yeah,
Ah,
is it audible right
yeah.
now?
Yes.
So actually, what I just wanted to ask, like, are you going to deal with the Docker and the Kubernetes containerization part as well as
No.
part of the development?
No. No. No.
Okay. And is it possible to like build the application something like food delivery app? I mean, if at all, I mean, if everyone agrees, like something like Zomato's or Swiggy kind of.
Okay. Front end app.
No. Actually, one food delivery app, can we
Acha,
able
acha.
to
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
build
that
based
we
on
will
my
decide. Yeah, yeah.
Spring Boot and microservice? I
Mm.
mean, so that there actually we can also check that concurrency part also. So that's why.
Okay.
So the duration will be 45 days, right?
Yep.
Okay. And is it from Monday to Friday or Saturday, Sunday also will be
No,
have session?
only Monday to Friday.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I have morning, evening sessions, and between I have my work as well. At least we
Okay.
need
Okay.
to have break. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, understood. Yeah. Yeah. That's all. Just wanted to ask.
Okay. So yeah, I'll try to accommodate. Okay, if Docker, containerization, Kubernetes. Okay, whatever up to maximum that I can share, I'll share here. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Abhishek. Alekia. Hello. Next, Achit. Am I audible?
Yeah, Navin.
Hi, hi, Naveen.
Yeah, Alekia.
May I know when onwards the classes will be started?
From tomorrow only. Maybe you might consider them like demo sessions, but the topics or things, whatever I want to talk, I'll cover from tomorrow session onwards.
Okay.
A
Okay.
regular session means the permanent link will be shared by Monday uh, for all the confirmed students.
Okay. Tomorrow also it is will be demo. Who didn't pay, they can join, right?
Directly you can join to this link, but after these demo sessions, right, after these 3 days, they'll be sharing new link, payment
Oh,
link. Okay,
okay.
by
Okay.
22nd. Yeah.
Okay. Um, Definitely. You are going to explain e-commerce, food app, customer banking.
N-
These are all projects you are going to explain us, right?
all not possible. Even I don't have that source code. Maybe if you guys ask me to Google something and download, explain, I can. But one domain I'll pick up here, and end to end we will be discussing
Okay. Mostly it will be e-commerce, right?
e-commerce mostly. Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Thank you. That's all.
Yeah. So yeah, Archit, please go ahead. Archit, you are in mute. Hello. Ashiki, she's my spring session. Yeah. Fahin. Hello.
Hi Naveen, one more doubt can I ask?
Yeah.
There is any fee reduction?
Yeah, that you can talk personally. Maybe I'm the admin in that WhatsApp group. You can
Oh,
message me. Okay, I can talk to admin.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hello,
Rakesh. Yes.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Rakesh. Yeah.
I'm learning Spring Boot and microservices from you in morning classes, sir.
Okay.
So my question is, uh, this is too early for me to learn that course, sir. मतलब, जो भी
Uh-huh. So no, by the time this coding and all starts, right, you will be getting that coding skills also there, so that you can apply them here. At a time, you will be realizing what you are learning and what you will do with it. If you have time, join here. Okay.
because I have no knowledge about Hibernate, microservices, and Spring Boot also.
I'm conducting workshop now for Hibernate and
Yes,
Advanced Java, as I said. In next
yes,
1 or 2 weeks, free sessions I'll conduct. One day for Advanced Java, one day for Hibernate.
yes, sir.
Okay. That one day session is sufficient to make you understand the topics. Simple concepts only. Okay. I'm not going to make them difficult. Okay.
So,
In a
uh,
simple manner we discuss. Yeah.
okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, Rakesh. Yeah. Who's next?
Hello.
Yeah, Harshal.
So are you going to Spring Data JPA or Hibernate Session Factories?
Spring Data JPA only.
Okay.
Yeah, Hibernate Session Factory part. I mean, that is simple. This is very advanced, na? Mostly we are using repository only everywhere.
JPA repository.
JPA repository. But in my project, in current project, JPA repository, I mean, we are converting PLSQL code to Java actually. Lot of procedures, functions we have. Simple JPA repository is not at all sufficient for us in our case. So we are using entity manager also. Using entity manager, native queries approaches also we are following. Technically, lot of options we have in Spring.
Entity Manager comes in JPA, like Entity Manager Factory, right?
But Spring Boot, while you are using JPA repository, right?
Yes, yes.
It will use internally entity manager only.
Entity Manager.
Try to auto-wire entity manager. Automatically, it will auto-wire in your application. You need not to create when you have data JPA dependency in your app. Okay. No special configurations required for it. Again, it is like your session factory only. Okay.
Okay.
End of the day. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
Teja.
yeah, I think we should add some interview tips and tricks related to the project to tackle the interviews and some
Yeah.
resume preparation. Yeah, on
Yes.
the basis of
Yes.
project.
Yeah. Last time for every session, I thought of having quiz and Q&A, but I was not having sufficient time and I was having little bit issues. So I unable to do that this time. Definitely, you will be getting lot of help from my team side. They will be preparing all the portals, Q&As, everything they are working continuously. So that all will be available. Okay. And portal is yours once it is ready, right? All other courses related tips and examples also you'll be able to find. Okay. Yeah, that I can ensure you will be getting a lot of help. And who want to go next? Guys, open up if you have any questions, any particular requirements. You can openly discuss here. I can help up to
Yeah,
what much I can do. Yeah, Santosh.
yeah. Basically, the thing is, I'm okay with all these controller service DO levels, but the hardest part for me was to uh, manage map error mappings and handling errors,
Exception
all these
handlings.
things, exceptions
Global
handling.
exceptions. Yeah,
Yeah.
that we will
Uh,
put as part of our architecture. Okay, how robust our application we can design.
and again, there are different classes to handle this HTTP
Mhm.
request. All these things I felt difficulty during, like, there are many. Same thing what I do in one way is again done in a very simple way, but that seems very new to me and quite difficult.
Mm.
So, uh,
Yeah, you
in
can
fact,
share wherever you are feeling, difficulty, right? That area. I'll try to make it simplify. Okay.
sure, sure.
Personally, you can ping me. So
Yeah,
mostly we will be going to include, but if something the topic is particular related to project, uh, I'll
yeah.
try to cover such topics also here.
There are some complex classes as where writing integration testing for them might take
Hmm.
very
Which
time
which
for
one you are
them.
using for integration testing?
Web application context, the Spring JUnit runners and all these things.
JUnit only, na? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Mockito I'm going to show you now, so it will be easy.
Yes.
Yeah. And is here to cover few of these tools. Maybe we need not to take our regular time. We will be learning these concepts in our weekends time. Okay, maybe between, right, uh, maybe 2 or 3 weekends we will be connecting 1 hour 2 hour sessions during Saturday or Sunday one day, and we'll be covering the tools, so that we'll be getting lot of enough time for the remaining part in our regular session. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nothing you are going to miss. Even if you miss also, videos will be available, and every video and what we have concluded as part of that video, what drawings we have done, or what coding, anything we do, that will be available. Okay, in a same order
Yeah.
I'll put it in
Basically,
the
my
prompt.
stand-up starts at 7:20 and it will, most of the time, it will not end by 8:30. It will extend because of
Mhm.
the huge team.
Okay.
So sometimes I might miss up.
uh, so is it cross functional team?
Yeah, mostly I can say cross-functional, like QA, DevOps people, and
Oh, okay.
front and back and all are included in the stand-up. So
Mhm.
it is taking longer than required.
Okay. Yeah, so that areas also, right? While you are being a member of a project, or if you are a technical lead, how to make that stand-ups, um, reduce the stand-up timing, how we can how to make smooth deliveries. That also we will discuss here. Okay,
Yes.
maybe that might help you or not, but yeah, you will get something knowledge from my experience. So who want
Yeah.
to go next? Fahin, Ganesh, Bhavani. Yeah. Harshal, Gunjan.
Hi Navin.
Yeah, hi Rajni.
Are we gonna include like payment gateway from one transaction to like another transaction payment thing in
We can,
microservice?
yeah, we can do, but my company API that I should use. Uh, example APIs we have already from Paytm. In last session I have done. It will take us until success page, but in real time it will not make success. But coding is going to be same. Just we need to change the token. That's it.
Okay.
That's a simple part actually. Mail integration, payment integration,
Mm.
JWT based security handling. Those all are easy concepts. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll show.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And also, like for if we go with like e-commerce application,
Hmm.
like are we gonna use like Firebase or something for a push notification?
Push notifications not going to be used here. Maybe some JavaScript framework we can use.
Okay.
But see, I can't make such a complex architecture here as part of session. But yes, if you guys trying to include the one more topic like this, right? Maybe I can do some research and I can find right a better notification service, and I can include few examples at least. Okay.
Yeah, it will be more helpful. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sure. These all part of technology area, right? So we are going to focus more on process area. Yes, of course, technology area also. But if you have particular topics very interested in, you guys can add. No issues. Maybe we can spend extra 1 or 2 days. Very basic example sufficient right here. Instead of making it a complex system, we will be taking up. We'll be considering everyone here.
Hi Naveen, can I ask one more doubt?
Yeah, like yeah.
What are the project what you are explaining to us? We can keep it as our real-time experience.
Yes.
Like now we are working on different testing. Like now we want to move to development. We have last time we were like that, like that. We can keep it this project.
Yes. 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 So for
Okay.
that you need thorough practice. Basically, you need to get hands-on experience, climbing
Yes.
experience, and clearing interview. Maybe
Um,
in for me, it's not a difficult part. Handling the code or handling the team, uh, following the right approach, dealing in a right way to the development people is
Okay.
the major
What
part.
are the projects you are teaching? It is on 4 years experience persons can that much of that much concepts you are teaching, right? That means
Yes.
4+ experience, right?
Yes. Even
Okay.
10 plus people also will do the same thing. 4 plus or 10 plus or 20 plus. They
Uh,
all
uh,
will do the same thing.
Not that is not my
Yeah.
point. +2 can keep that project and we can convert into another project.
Yes, Alekia. You can climb actually. Yeah. So thoroughly, if you can practice the same thing, whatever we do here, right? If you can load into your machine and if you do some small modifications, when I add 5 parameters, if you try to add one more parameter and if you do modifications for it, throughout the front end and back end part and database part, you will get automatically hands on.
Okay, we'll get hands on, but that project we can say in experience like 2+ experience we have worked on is like that, right?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, okay. So,
I'll be sharing that real time use cases only, which I have worked.
oh,
Okay.
okay.
See,
Okay.
basically, what is a simple project which students do and what we do is here. Uh, as I know how internally things works, that I'll explain here. So that will give you more confidence while explaining this project. You will be saying there are a lot of sellers, they used to add the products, and we have the internal systems which filter the prices. There are a third party integrations to know the real time prices, and we identify high prices or low prices. Then the system will interfere their request and it will block their request. See, if you go to Amazon, some people will sell iPhone for 60,000 and a few sellers will, they put for 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs also. If Amazon doesn't have control, they can put up to 10 lakhs also. Somebody should control that system. So up to that level, we will discuss internally how things are handling. So if you understand them and if you're confidently able to share this knowledge in interviews, yes.
I don't have knowledge on microservices and that and all, but we can able to understand directly.
Microservices are concepts only. Coding is Spring Boot coding only. Okay.
Okay, Spring Boot coding only, right?
Yeah.
I have no, basic
Spring
knowledge
Boot
only.
coding, microservices coding is not different. Okay. Using Spring Boot only, we achieve microservices.
Okay.
Instead of placing complete code together in a single application, in microservices, we break them. We, make them smaller pieces and we deploy them. That so when you do smaller pieces, how all together we need to, integrate, that you will be learning. Okay.
Oh,
And
okay,
if you
ma'am.
don't have that Spring Boot microservices knowledge, you can join my morning session also. That will help you a lot.
Okay. Morning session means at what
Morning
time?
Spring Boot microservice session is going on 8:40, right? Yeah, 8:40 a.m.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
join
ma'am.
there. So there I am
Hello,
discussing from, yeah, Patil.
okay. Yeah. Naveen, actually, myself, Lingas Patil, I have 6+ years of experience in software development. I don't know how to tell that which domain I'm working because I'm working in service-based company. Sometime I worked on C Sharp also. Sometime I worked on that some the supporting type, and sometime I worked on Java side. At the end of the day, I'm not going to tell which technology I worked properly. I don't know right now. I'm not clear all the technology. Whatever I have technology, what some knowledge I have, all the technologies. But
You know
at the end
Spring
of
Boot,
the day,
Spring Boot, right,
yeah.
Patil?
Now, I mean, myself, I have learned that Spring Boot and microservice. I have gained the knowledge.
Microservice. Yeah.
I have knowledge on this. Recently, I have learned that, but practical knowledge I don't have. Spring Boot project I have myself. I have learned that 1 or 2 project I have built. That knowledge I have that.
Okay.
But in the real time, how to tell that if we, after this completion of the project, is there any we can put that all the whole experience I have in the core Java and Spring Boot or microservices, like we can tell, right?
Yes, it depends on the interview. Let's say if they are expecting a full stack guy who is having all these areas experience, right? As you are saying, you worked on the DevOps area also, right? C Sharp.
Yeah, I have those. Yeah.
No, that's really yeah, great. Actually, if they are expecting a guy who have experience in a lot of areas, you'll be perfectly suitable.
Okay.
But for some projects, especially let's say banking project, and there lot of Java coding only if they have. So if they say you are hiring for a banking application, there are a lot of coding you have to do. Then say that I have completely Java experience only and little bit DevOps knowledge, other knowledge. And if knowledge you have in some other programming languages, don't tell them like I have .NET knowledge or PHP knowledge. Okay.
But how do you tell that whether we are completely in the development process or we are in the technical support project? How do you, which role we need to
You
showcase
have
our
6+ right? Yeah, put senior software.
yeah.
Senior software. Tell them like, yeah, from last 3 years or 2.5 years as a senior guy I promoted, and as I have experience, I'm helping my team also as a uh, lead. Actually, you can climb lead also.
Okay.
So lead experience also you
But
can
actually,
take.
I'm in UK. That whatever the project I'm working, that project is going to end next month. That
Which client?
in that I'm working on John Lewis account in UK.
Sorry, which one?
John Lewis.
Jo
John Lewis.
Okay.
John Lewis. It's a
Okay.
retail domain that.
Okay.
Yeah. But that project is going to end now. That last 4.5 years I'm working on that, like a technical support type job that is. I
Okay.
am not able to claim that what are the that technical support mean doesn't they are asking completely. I have uploaded my resume in the market, but they are expecting a lot of technical support in the sense that only
From
we
Java
have
side?
check the log. Yeah,
Acha.
Java side.
Okay. Okay. So you unable to through Java interviews or how?
Yeah, Java only. They are asking a lot of technical like coding and all that they are asking. So,
Hmm.
very rarely we have opened the Eclipse and all in
So
the technical
yeah.
support room.
Uh,
Just we have
so
like it's
you
kind
need
of like
thorough
L2 type support.
practice um, but as you are a working person, you may not have sufficient time for the practice. So spend some time, okay? Uh, take simple requirements.
Okay,
I'll share some documents like the IBM
okay,
challenges projects I have, right? I'll share that projects. Maybe try to import and see them,
okay,
or try to implement yourself
okay,
4 or 5 screens for each project and do end-to-end system designing. So you'll get a lot of hands-on.
okay,
Okay,
okay, okay,
nobody is perfect
okay.
here, but yeah, clearing interview is a different ball game. Okay.
Yeah, they are expecting a lot of technical. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Again, it depends on
Hi,
the
sir.
client. Yeah. Go ahead, Bhargavi.
Myself Bhargavi. Sir, I'm a fresher, sir.
Okay.
So, which project is important for freshers? So then I can select it by my so that I can select the project. So could you please
You are
help me
done
with
with
it?
your bachelor's. Uh,
Yeah,
okay.
sir.
So did you get any opportunity from the campus placements, or you are searching for it?
I'm thinking about
You are searching for it, right?
yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, if there are any off-campus happening around your city, you can go. Or if there are any, rarely, right, for freshers, they used to conduct all these off-campuses. So, but many small companies will offer. Okay, though you are a fresher also, they will offer if you have strong technical knowledge. Try to learn
But
one front-end framework and back-end also coding part. You should
okay,
be having thorough coding skills. Okay, other skills mostly they don't expect as you are a fresher. But if you are keen to put a lot of uh, time for the coding, definitely you'll be getting opportunities. Okay, we will help from the
okay,
marketing also. Like if you need some job, we will see in the market wherever jobs are uh, uh, posting, right? Maybe from my companies or from friends companies, we'll be sharing that with you guys.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. But I want to do a real time projects, sir. So till now
Okay,
I haven't done any real time project, and I don't have any experience. So
no
that
problem, that's why
if
we
I
are here. Yeah, I will be considering everyone here in the session like a fresher only, like you only. Okay,
mm, so fresher,
so
which project is
mm,
important among these projects?
yeah, e-commerce only mostly, e-commerce. Yeah, e-commerce mostly.
E-com. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Just because of coding part, I want to do the project.
Okay, you will be getting end-to-end knowledge. Okay, no worries.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
yeah. Thanks, Bhargavi. And
Hello, hi Naveen.
yeah,
Hello. Actually, I just want to know for Spring Boot, we will be using the STS or any other tool?
yes, yes, only. But I wanted to
STS,
use this time IntelliJ also.
IntelliJ also both. Okay, okay,
Yeah, at least once we push the code, at least for at least few changes in IntelliJ, I wanted to use
okay, okay.
both
Few.
STS and IntelliJ we will use. Okay.
Okay, thank.
Yeah, because many started using IntelliJ. Even for my project, my two team members are working on IntelliJ and I am working on the STS. But
Okay,
Yeah, it is IntelliJ is very developer friendly than STS.
yeah, honestly, I'm not much having hands-on that IntelliJ. For me, it is a little bit difficult. I'm not as much as fast like in Eclipse. So I'm using STS only. Still, I wanted to move. My fellows are using IntelliJ only. Yeah, lot of
Actually,
options are there actually. I see.
yeah, a lot of options, and it is very developer friendly than STS.
Yes. No, we habituated no, since long, very long. That's why
Yeah,
unable to leave. Yeah.
that is also true. Yeah.
Guys, any more questions? Teja.
How many demonstrations will be covered?
Demo sessions?
Yes, demos.
Until this Friday, next 2 sessions, tomorrow and day after tomorrow.
So, technically, to the core, we will start from Monday, right?
Monday.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, Harshal.
So we will be using Java 8 only, no?
Java 8 and above.
Java 8 and above till 11.
Yeah. Java 8 is sufficient. I mean, though if I use 11 also, I'm not going to use 11 concepts. We'll be using until Java 8. Okay.
And so
Concept
we will
coding
be
wise. Yeah.
using REST template class or web client class.
We can use one REST template, one web client.
Okay.
Okay. We have a lot of
One
flexibility. We can use any number. Yeah.
one more thing, Navin. Actually, recently, when I was about to just to brush up my skill, I was giving few interviews, and many interviews I came across interview questions on reactive Spring reactive programming. Do we really need for real-time projects, or it is just because of interviews like they are targeting, they are
Yeah.
asking such
Not for all the
answers?
projects. Very few projects need that skills. Reactive.
Okay,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe
thank
out
you.
of 1,000, maybe few projects like 10, 20 projects
Why,
might
can I
have.
know the reason why they are going for reactive programming? It is just for asynchronous or just for sake of testing the candidate's ability?
No. For asynchronous thing only, right? For fast user, execution part, less time, in less time, uh, if they wanted to process it. I got the opportunity on Vertex. Vertex also something like reactive framework, right?
Yeah.
Vertex, right?
No,
Long back.
Spring Webflux, I guess.
Okay.
Webflux in Spring will enable reactive programming.
Yeah, Vertex also similar. It is in Java based framework. Similar thing. Yeah.
Okay.